All right. So this is one of our two labs. This is lab option B for Friday, November 9th. I'm not here, but I can still show you how to do the lab. So in this lab, you are going to be doing selective breeding. You're going to be trying to breed a very particular dog. Now, on this sheet, you will want to make sure that each group has one copy of this sheet. Two groups might even be able to share one copy. There's only about four of these, so you might need to spread them around to share them as necessary. But here we have six different breeds of dogs up top: the Tally Collie, the Floxich, Goutigan, Spalling, Cruxix, and I can't even pronounce that one. All right, and below that, we see all of their physical features, whether they're above average, below average, average, what their coat color is, et cetera, et cetera. And then down at the bottom, we see their behavioral traits. Now, all this will become important. In the actual dog lab, it says you are a dog breeder. You have been contacted by a scientist who wants dogs that could be used to see and retrieve waterfowl, ducks and geese from lakes in the area so that the birds can be tagged and then re-released. The birds are very skittish and scare easily and must be retrieved unharmed and with a minimal amount of stress. So that is your job. Your job is to breed a dog that can get out into these wetlands, into these lakes and ponds, and grab one of these birds and bring it back to you or bring it back to them so that they can then tag them, record some data, and release them. That is your goal. Now, part one wants you to take a look and figure out what is the desired form that you want your dog who's going to be doing this job to have. And you can choose for smell, sight, hearing, speed, you can read. And you just want to circle which one: above average, average, below average, or any. If it doesn't matter, you can choose any. Same thing for behavioral traits. What do you want? Do you want them to have high trainability, average, low, or doesn't it matter and anything will work? So you, in your group, will decide what you want for all of those different traits. Then you're going to choose what dogs to breed. You're going to choose from this list. The first dog will be the mommy. The second one will be the daddy. So this blank here is going to be the mother. And this blank here will be the father. Then you're going to identify what two traits do you think are the most important that your dog must inherit. Because when you look back here with all of these traits between these six different dog species, you may not be able to get everything you want. So let's prioritize. Let's look at the things that you absolutely think that it must have. And then you're going to flip coins. The pennies are up front in the glass container, just like they have been all year. You're going to want two. If you flip, you're only going to need one for this. If you flip heads, you're going to take the mother's trait for whatever it is. If you flip tails, you're going to take the father's trait. So, for instance, if I chose to breed a Tally Collie and a Spalling, I have above average intelligence or smell from the Collie and below average for the Spalling. I would then flip a coin. If I get heads, then the puppy is going to get the above average smell. If I flip tails, the puppy's going to get below average. You're going to do this a bunch because you're going to breed 3 different puppies to try to see in this one litter of puppies, did you get the dog that you wanted? Was it easy enough for you to breed these traits in a single generation? For most of you, it probably won't be. So you'll flip the coins for every single one of these all the way down. Keep the same father and the same mother for all trials. Don't mix it up. The whole idea is that you got them, we use them to reproduce, and now these 3 puppies are all from the same litter produced from those 2 dogs. So you're going to be flipping a coin, somewhere in the neighborhood about 21 times. No, more than that. Definitely more than that. 30 times. Heads take mom straight, tail takes dad's. And that's it. The dog lab is really quite simple. Almost all of your work will be going onto this puppy page. And if you have any questions, hopefully you don't, since this is where I am, but rewatch the video. Maybe I go over it and explain it. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have a great day. I hope that this helps you to get things done, and I will see you on Monday.